Hi, and welcome back to our farm, where today I'm going to be talking about house preparation between day 7 and day 10 before your birds arrive in your farm. House preparation, how do you prepare? What do you do before your birds, or rather your chicks, arrive in your farm? So number one, you must ensure that you disinfect your house. I use Virukil to disinfect my house to make sure that all the harmful microorganisms are killed before I bring my chicks. The other thing that you must ensure is that you have a foot bath, and the foot bath must be having a disinfectant. I like to use Kerol for my foot bath. The other thing that you should do is to ensure that your house is covered completely, to ensure that there are no birds that can enter your house, or there are no rodents, rats should not enter your house and bring diseases to your chicks. Then you should have brooder curtains. For brooder curtains, you can use chandarua, you can use sacks, you can use whatever materials that you have that will cover the house to ensure that your chicks are kept warm. You should also ensure that you have a heat source. For the heat source, you can use heat bulbs, you can use Jikos, you can use gas brooders. We sell the gas brooders. You can also make sure that for any source of heat that will make sure that your chicken are kept warm. The other thing that you should do is to have chicken beddings. I like to use maranda. Maranda in Swahili, or in English we call it wood shavings, to keep my birds warm. You can use rice husks, you can use newspaper, you can use cartons, whatever chicken bedding is available, make use of it. Then the other thing that you should do before your birds arrive, the day your birds are arriving, guys, what do? This is the critical day. If your birds survive day 1, trust me, they will survive. So before your birds arrive, you must make sure that your house is well heated for 1 hour so that your chicken are kept warm. You must ensure that your brooder ring is in place. For my brooder, I use plywood, and then I also use pegs to make sure that it holds the brooder together. Then you must ensure that you have enough trays where the chicks are going to be feeding, and you have enough 3-liter drinkers where your chicken will be taking water. For 1 hour, you give them water. In the water, you put chick start. You can put liquid paraffin to ensure that when they start eating, they do not get constipation. So those are the tips of what you do. Make sure for the first 1 hour, you are only giving them water, because remember, they are day-old chicks. They have not drank anything, neither have they eaten. Introduce water with glucose or chick start first for 1 hour. After that, you introduce food. And for the food, you can have the trays, a lot of trays, to ensure that every chick is able to access food, because the first food they access is going to even have the nutrients that will ensure that they start to survive from day 1. And then you can also have turbo feeders in the house to ensure that they are able to access food. Only use the chick trays between 5 and 7 days, after which you remove to avoid contamination, because if you continue to use them, they are going to contaminate the food with their feces. They're going to start getting sick and having what we call coccidiosis. So you will use 3-liter drinkers, turbo feeders, to be able to feed your chicken. Ensure that you have plenty so that your chicken are not scrambling for food, and that will also ensure that they grow optimally and that they are able to attain the same weight and the same size. After 15 days, you can transition your birds to these bell drinkers. If you use bell drinkers when they are too small, they are going to drown in the water. So you use them from 15 days. So my birds in this house, they are almost 1 month old. And so that is why we've introduced the 6 kg feeders, and they are using the bell drinkers. But guys, those are the preparations that you should make before your chicks arrive and after they arrive. Those are just some of the few tips of what you should do. In the description section, I'm going to provide the number of the person who sells me the curtains. I'll also provide the number of the person who sells me briquettes, because this time around I brooded my birds with a gas heater, and I also used the Jikos. For the Jikos, I didn't use charcoal. We are going green, guys. We are taking care of our environment. What we used were briquettes. I'll provide the number of my plug who sold me the briquettes. His prices are so good, and his briquettes are wonderful. They burn longer, and so we didn't even use a lot. I'll also provide our number and our prices for the gas heaters. We sell the bell drinkers. I'll provide the prices for the bell drinkers, and even the 6 kg feeders. You can find them from us, as well as the 3-liter drinkers. Thank you guys for following me. Please remember to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Kindly remember to like and share. Like and share, please subscribe. For this and many more, let us reach as many farmers as possible. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.